Welcome to Wisdom Grace, where simple truth matters. Today, I want to briefly share one key aspect in a successful relationship. And for a relationship to grow and develop and become fruitful, there's one key component you and I as believers we should never neglect or take for granted. It's something that you and I should apply daily. In any relationship, human relationship, communication is essential to keep that relationship going. You cannot go without a day, a moment, not communicating. If you don't communicate, your needs are not being expressed. Your needs are not gonna be met. If you don't communicate, your questions and your concerns are not gonna be answered or considered. If you don't communicate, you cannot define or describe your ideas to someone else. If you cannot communicate or you're not communicating in your relationship, you'll be able to express your love for that person. That's why communication is so essential in any relationship. And communication has to be consistent on a daily basis. Now, let me try to relate this with our relationship with God. Prayer is like that communication that you and I communicate and converse with people that we are related to. Prayer is that communication channel that you and I should daily engage into in order for our relationship with God to continue to grow, develop, and be fruitful. So prayer is very essential. Paul said that you and I should pray daily. There shouldn't be a single day in your life not praying. Because when you see prayer as a religious act, you only do it when you feel religious or when you feel spiritual. You see prayer as a communicational tool to enhance your relationship, you will be motivated to engage into it in a daily basis. So that's why, for me personally, for the past couple of days, I've not been praying much. And I felt something is missing. And I felt like my relationship with God is not appreciating, instead is depreciating. It's because I didn't pray to God. Because when you pray, you're communicating to God for support. When you pray, you're communicating to God with your requests, with your needs, with your care, with your concerns. And not only when you pray, you're communicating, but also God is speaking, downloading in your spirit, in your mind, what He wants to accomplish for you, and what He wants to accomplish for you, and what His will is for you as well. When you pray, you communicate to God that you need strength for the day. When you pray, you communicate to God that, God, I need your help for the day. When you pray, you communicate to God that, God, I want you to provide for me. I want you to grant joy and peace. When you pray, you're communicating to God. Say, God, I want you to empower me to live a righteous life. When you pray, you're communicating to God, saying, God, I want you to help me to overcome. I want you to help me to succeed in whatever that I do. When you pray, you're communicating to God to say, God, I want you to help me to be a blessing to somebody. To say, God, I want you to help me to win soul, to share my faith with people. And I want you to give me the confidence and the courage and the boldness to be able to do so. When you pray, you're communicating to God that, God, I rely on you. I trust in you. I have faith in you. I cannot go on by myself. I cannot live this day effectively without you. When you pray, you're communicating God and stating to God your dependence, stating to God your inadequacy, stating to God your reliance upon Him, stating to God your cry for help. That's why prayer, I'm beginning to understand, should be conducted on a daily basis, not just once a week, not even one time a day. In the morning, first thing you do, talk to God. During the day, talk to God. In the evening, talk to God. Before you go to bed, talk to God. I can't tell you when to pray. You can actually be walking around and talking to God. I never want to see prayer as a religious activity anymore. I see prayer as a communication with God for my relationship to grow. Thank you.